James, what was going through your head when you get 7, 8 yards downfield and that linebacker tried to jump up in the air and you did what he did to him?
I was just thinking about finishing the play. That's about it. And then after the block, I looked back and thought it was a flag. I thought they were gonna throw a flag, so I looked back and thought there was a flag, but there wasn't. So that was good. Then I walked back to the huddle, got ready for the next play.
It looked pretty cool on film,
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it looked very cool.
Did you guys have fun with that? Like as an old line room watching that?
Yes and no. I mean, yes, because it was a nice block, but no, just because I was doing what Coach Juan tells us to do, and that's just finish every play, and I just finished the play.
How would you encapsulate Jason Peters' impact on the offensive line, off the field, on it, just everything he kind of brings intangible-wise?
He just played a lot of football, so he knows, he's seen it all. So, when he sees, something in, my technique, he can say something like in the past, I've seen this work, or how he wants to, block, a certain player, things like that. I mean, he's just seen a lot of football. So it's nice that he has, such knowledge of the game and knowledge of offensive line play and of the game. So, he's very helpful and very important to us.
He's almost 40 years old. You're 5 games into the season. Is it crazy to think he's playing at this level or continuing to play at his age?
Yes, 40 years old. It's not old for regular people, but in NFL, it's pretty old. So, it's amazing. He's a freak. He's so athletic, and he's a great guy. I really like him.
James, your Iowa Hawkeyes are ranked number 2 in the country right now. How do you feel about that?
It's cool, but it's still fairly early in the season, so if you ask me that the first week or second week of December, it'd mean a lot more if they're ranked number 2 then. So give me 2 months, and then I'll be able to properly answer that question.
What have you learned about the importance of Packers games? It feels like, Bears fans kind of remember what you do with the Packers.
To be honest, I'm just treating it like a regular game. It's a division game, which is important, so it counts as 2, kinda technically. It counts as 2 games, so I just treat every game as the same and just go out there preparing this week to win on Sunday.
What kind of vibe have these last 2 weeks given the offensive line, just given the opportunity you guys have had to establish the identity, to get the running game going, and then to have success with it?
It feels good. It feels good when we're running the ball. It feels good when the offense is doing good. But, for the offensive line, it's kind of hard to speak for the offensive line. I can just speak for myself. No matter what's called, if it's 40 runs or 40 passes, 40 straight passes, 40 straight runs, we'll still block it. So we're just focused on just listening to every play and not thinking about the past play, and just play-by-play mentality, and just trying to keep on improving and helping the team win.
Some of your line mates have said, though, that being able to establish the run early gives you guys a little bit more of a juice up front, and realizing that you can kind of set a tone for a game in that regard.
I don't want to speak for them. I just think about just blocking every play. So if we don't get a run called till the fourth quarter, just go all out in that one run we get in the fourth quarter, or go all out in that one pass we get in the fourth quarter, and just do it to the best of my ability and best of our ability.
James, what kind of impact, what kind of adjustments, if any, do you have to make with Wilkinson next to you instead of Jermaine?
I don't have to make any, because Coach Juan teaches Elijah the same technique he teaches Jermaine. So instead of looking over and seeing a dark skin Nigerian, I'm looking over and seeing Elijah from Philadelphia.
James, when a teammate of yours goes on the COVID list, does that change your level of concern or caution moving forward?
No, I follow rules, so there's a state mandate you wear a mask indoors, so I wear a mask indoors. So it doesn't, personally for me, it doesn't change my level of concern or anything.
It's looking like Khalil is going to be the guy on Sunday. Given that, is it helpful at all that Khalil got a handful of carries at the end of last week's game for you guys to really get in a groove early this game?
I would say really, I mean, it really doesn't matter because we practice. He was here all camp. I don't think he missed the OTA either. So he's had a lot of reps running behind like our offensive line. So I don't have a problem with him being back there because he knows. I mean, he knows the cuts, he knows the schemes. So I don't have a problem with that.